I'm wearing a Food Wars t-shirt, guys. It's great. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your host, tigereycosplay, and you're watching Nerdosity. Hey, what's up, Nerdosity? This is your host, tigereycosplay, coming at you, and today we're doing another Feast of Nerdosity. That's right, we haven't done this in a while, but I decided that I was going to have some fun with you guys today and make some food. So today's feast is going to be from Over the Garden Wall, from Chapter 4, Songs of the Lantern, when Greg and Wirt and Beatrice are on the little cart, and Greg tells Wirt that he's hungry for banana nut duck bread.
Yeah, who knows where we are by now with that guy acting all bananas?
Ooh, banana nut duck bread.
So that's what we're gonna be making today, banana nut duck bread. Now, I don't know about you, but duck and bread doesn't really sound like it goes together whatsoever, so obviously we're not gonna put duck in it, but I have figured out a cute little way to incorporate duck into our banana nut bread. Also, if you're like me and you don't like nuts or anything like that, you can forego the nut option. This recipe works with or without nuts. I am so psyched to have some banana nut duck bread. So let's get right into this right now.
So you want to make banana nut duck bread. Well, the first thing you have to do is get the ingredients. The ingredients are 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract, 2 cups of mashed bananas, which is about 4 large bananas, and 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. That is optional, by the way, guys, optional. First, what you want to do is preheat your oven to 350, and then spray a 9x5 loaf pan with non-stick cooking spray. Next, what you want to do is you want to put your flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt into a large whisking bowl and whisk that puppy together. Next, in a different bowl, you want to put together the butter, just have it at room temperature, the granulated sugar and brown sugar, and beat it in a stand mixer with a paddle attachment until light and fluffy. Then you mix in the eggs and vanilla, making sure to mix well after each addition. Then you want to stop and scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then add the mashed banana and mix until fully combined. So now you want to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mix until just combined, making sure not to overmix the batter. While your concoction is mixing with your paddle attachment, you want to go ahead and start drawing out your duck onto a sheet of cardstock. And then you can stir in the walnuts. But what we did was, instead of doing that, we just mixed the banana part, scooped it into the halfway point of the pan, and then mixed in our walnuts, and then put that part into the other half of the pan. So now you've got your cute little ducky in between the 2 halves of the banana bread, the banana nut bread, and the banana bread. Just for the people who don't want nuts and for the people who do want nuts. But both are going to be so good. Now what you want to do is put it into the oven and bake at 350 for 55 to 65 minutes, or until a toothpick is inserted into the center and comes out clean.
You know, now that you're waiting for your bread to finish cooking and everything, it's about an hour, you can go ahead and watch them Over the Garden Wall. Actually, I think you can finish the whole entire thing while your bread is cooking. And if you don't want to watch the whole entire thing, I recommend watching the 4th episode in Over the Garden Wall first. That's where we got this great recipe from.
I found a duck. Do you know how to make eggs from a duck? I'm hungry.
Then remove from the oven and allow to cool in a loaf pan for 20 minutes. And then remove the bread from the loaf pan and let it finish its cooling on a wire rack. And there you go, banana nut duck bread from Over the Garden Wall, Songs of the Lantern.
And that's it. There is your banana nut duck bread from Over the Garden Wall. Oh my gosh, guys, this was amazing. It turned out really cute. You can see the duck peeking out right over here, and when you cut down the middle, you'll see the duck, and it separates the nuts and the banana bread. Beautiful, beautiful slice of banana nut duck bread. This is the nut side. Before I chow down into it and tell you guys what I think, I gotta get some other people to try it first. So let's get my dad into this little dish right here. let's do this thing. We have one side of it is buttered, one side is not buttered, so my dad's gonna give the verdict on the buttered side and the non-buttered side.
Really? Go ahead. All right, it's the butter side. Here we go.
This is the heel side.
The heel side. So on the heel side, I give it about good solid 9. It's really good. Maybe an 8.5. I'm not a big fan of butter. But here we go on the non-buttered side. That's very good. 10 on the non-buttered. And this one has the nuts in it. And I really like the nuts. So this tastes very good. So I think I'll just take this long one. See ya.
So now my mom is going to try it. She decided that she wanted to try both of them. Go ahead, which one do you want to do first?
With the nuts, banana nut.
And this is with butter, guys. She still has yet to try the without.
It's about a 10 with the nuts.
Which one do you like better?
That's the problem. I would say they're both a 10. That one's good too.
Alright.
Without butter. This is
Do the nuts.
This is nuts. Still a 10. Still a 10. I don't know, it's just nice and airy.
Now it's my turn to try the banana nut duck bread, but instead of the banana nut side, I'm going to be trying the banana side because I'm not a huge fan of nuts. So we're gonna get right into that right now. I'm gonna try the buttered side first. Very good. The bread is super moist. You got the nice crunch around the edges, but you also got the very moist center, which makes the bread super good. I'm giving the butter side a good 9 out of 10. Now for the unbuttered side. Oh yeah, that's good, even without the butter. I give that a 10 out of 10 because even without the butter, it's amazing. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You got to have a cute little duck, some awesome banana nut duck bread from over the garden wall. So make sure that you like this video if you like what I did here. And if you decide to try this recipe, comment below and tell me how you did and what you thought of it because I think it's super awesome. Also, tell me what your favorite episode of Over the Garden Wall is. Make sure you subscribe because I make new videos every Wednesday and Friday. And if you want more recipes like this, make sure you comment below and tell me what you want from any sort of film or book. I'll try my hand at making an awesome thing to go with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an amazing recipe. I kid you not, that's a rock fact. You've been watching Nerdosity, and I will see you next time.